Hello, I'm going to make some salt dough, and this is a really good recipe. You make the dough, it's a bit like having clay, and then you bake it in the oven for 2 to 3 hours, and then when you take it out you can decorate your dough. So I have made some, with my children, little Easter egg decorations from salt dough. So I'll give you the recipe and then some ideas of what you could make with your salt dough. Okay, very simple recipe. 2 parts flour, 1 part salt, 1 part water. So you can use any type of measurement you want. You could use a cup, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt. I've got some cup measurements. So I've got a cup and half cup. So I'm going to use 1 cup flour and half a cup of salt. Squeeze it all in, coming out quite slowly. Ooh, I can taste the salt. There we go. And then we need some water, half a cup water. Now I'm not going to put all this water in because sometimes it goes a bit too wet, and if it does, you can add more flour, or if it's a bit dry, add more water. So I'll put most of it in, and then I'm going to stir it to make a dough. Okay, just keep it coming together to make a dough. And this is a really good recipe because you can get your hands in here and get all messy. Yeah, so you'll need a rolling pin, and you'll need some cutters or something you can cut your dough out with as well. So I'm just going to put a bit more of this water in. You'll need some extra water as well, because water is like the glue that helps you stick the dough together. Okay, so I'm going to get my hand in now. So that's my dough, and I'm going to bring it together. You with my hand, bring it all together, squeezing it at the sides of the bowl, bringing it all together, and I have my dough. Simple recipe. So now you can flour your board a little bit so it doesn't stick. Flour your rolling pin, and take a bit of dough, and you can shape it with your fingers, or you can use a rolling pin. So I'm just going to use a rolling pin, and to make my egg shape, what I did was I used a round cutter. If you don't have a round cutter, you could use top of a cup, top of a glass. So I just use my round cutter. So there we go, I've rolled it out. I use my round cutter, like so. And then I squished it to make it into an oval shape. Now if you want to make this a decoration and you want it to hang up, you need to make a hole in it. So you can just get a pencil, I've got a skewer here, and put a hole in it to get a ribbon round it. Otherwise, once it's baked, yeah, you won't be able to put a hole in it. So at this stage, you could leave it plain, or you could, like with my other ones, you could get a bit of dough, roll it into a little ball, get a bit of water, put some on my finger, and put it on there, and I've stuck a little ball on there to make some spots. Okay, once that's done, you can put it on a baking sheet and put it in the oven. So use all your dough. So you could make, how about a rainbow? A salt dough rainbow. So you could roll it out, and then you could make it into an arch, and then when it's cooked you could paint it. So that's my little rainbow arch. I'm going to put that there. You could make any shapes you wanted to make. So I'm just flattening this down. So I've got heart shape here, so I'm going to make a heart shape. And you know, it's really nice to make a little gift for somebody you're missing. So there's my little heart. I might give it to someone when this is all over who I've missed. Okay, you could make a man, you could make anything you wanted to make. I've got a square here. I think I might make a star. So there's my star. Okay. And then just put them in the oven about 120 degrees, and they need to bake for about 2 to 3 hours depending on the thickness of your dough. Okay, and when they're ready, put them on a cooling rack and they'll come out looking like this. Listen. Very, very hard. They're not to eat, they're to decorate. There we go. And then you can get your paints and you can go mad and decorate them. So these were some I did with my children. So that's James. That's a little love heart that we painted red. You could write things on there with felt tips as well. How about writing your tricky words on here? That'd be a good idea. This is the rabbit. Maybe you could do an Easter chick. Oh, beautiful flower that my daughter did. Okay, we've got a butterfly. And we've got another egg. I wonder what you could make. Have some fun. Bye.